Today we have a beautiful mansion located in Malibu. It's contemporary art. It's built mostly out of concrete and it has views for days. It's absolutely gorgeous house. Strap in, we're gonna check it out.
All right, let's start our tour on the exterior. We have these massive gates opening up to this long driveway that takes you all the way to the entry. House is nicely set back from the street level, super private, beautifully landscaped, and the weather is fantastic today. Now, the first detail I want to cover is the grass paver blocks that we have on this driveway. These are essentially concrete pavers.
These seem like they would be very hard to maintain consistently. I mean, does this grow too much? If this grows too much, you got to cut it. They're in these like little sections. It seems like a good idea on paper, but I would never do anything like this.
Where grass can grow through them. That way you get this nice lush look, but at the same time it stabilizes your driveway and makes it really easy to drive on. Now the same driveway takes you all the way to the other side where we have the 3-car garage. You have a very spacious garage there, and I appreciate the fact that the garage doors are paneled with the same exterior clad.
You can already see it's thicker in certain areas and more patchy in certain areas. I just think this is a recipe for disaster. I mean, it looks very nice coming down this driveway, but then you get into this area. Maybe it's the angle of the camera there, but I don't know.
That way you get this minimalist look, and this driveway is super spacious where you can park up to 20 cars. Now, speaking of cars, we have this beautiful 1993 230 GE convertible G-Wagon here that fits this house so perfectly. Benyon Motors, which is the company that builds them, as well as Wires Only, they were kind enough to lend us this car today for this shoot, and I think it looks phenomenal on this driveway.
I completely agree. I'm a big fan of that beige color. I'm curious, how much do one of these go for?
Around $160,000 to $170,000.
All right, get to the house.
Property, which is this beautiful frame. We have board foam concrete walls on each side with these fountains, and you can see the water running on these textured walls into the reflection pools, and the same pools overflow to the lower section where we have the floating step taking us to the front door and all the way to the Pacific Ocean. This view is absolutely insane.
It's so picturesque. Seeing the ocean through the entire living room is so cool.
It's jaw-dropping, and to our right we have this beautiful fire feature bringing in the fire element, and then on the other side we have the sliding glass doors pocketing into the wall and opening up the screening room to this section, which is another beautiful architectural frame. Now, coming back to the entry, you can see this 8x10 massive copper pivot door with all these gorgeous details opening up to the entry of this property, and come on in. This is your living room. The entire first floor opens up to your incredible backyard, and then you have...
Very spacious. I like this. My last review was a bit tight in Dubai. This one seems to have a lot more room to it.
the cozy seating area on this side. I like how they brought color to the space with these pillows. Then we have this solid wood coffee table in the center with all these accessories, your gas fireplace, lettered marble wall with built-ins on each side. And if you look closely, you'll realize that behind the built-ins, we have the mirror walls. That way you can take advantage of these amazing views straight from your cozy and comfortable living room. And on top of that, you can just flow to the exterior very, very easily. Now, I want to go back to the center of this floor and talk about the specs of this property for a second. We have 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, approximately 8,500 square feet of interior space built on a 2.15 acre lot. on the market for $28,500,000. And I want to congratulate the developer, Charles Cotelier, and the architect, Doug Birch, for doing a phenomenal job with this house. And of course, I want to give big thanks to the listing agents, Brandon Williams, Rainey Williams, and Chris Cortazzo for making this tour possible. And as always, we'll have more information about this home in the description of this video as well. Make sure to check it out. And now, welcome to the dining area. Love this live edge solid wood table. You have seating for 10, modern light fixture, and this space is very open. And on top of that, you get the flow to the backyard as well, because we have the sliding glass doors pocketing into these.
Little dirty on that door. See that? See that smudge right there? Should have cleaned that up before they started.
Board form concrete walls, and on top of that, right next to your dining area, we have the temperature controlled wine cellar. Now, Cody, let's go this way for a second because I want everyone to get.
That's beautiful. Nice enclosed wine cellar. Looks like all the bottles are the same. I guess if you're selling the house, you're not going to put your own wine in there. But, I mean, see no labels.
The scale of this section here, they took advantage of the corner and glass enclosed the wine cellar. And on top of that, the same board form concrete wall actually runs on the back. And I love how they mounted these racks onto the concrete wall. And if you look closely, you'll realize that glass runs from the floor all the way to the ceiling. And they don't have any attachment hardware, meaning the glass is inserted into the finished floor as well as the ceiling, and they just have these little hardwares for the door as well. Nice minimalist touch, and it wraps all the way to the other side. Now, follow me this way. Welcome to the family room. It's another cozy seating area. We have the TV on the other side with some floating shelves, cabinetry down below, two floor to ceiling picture windows. That way you get more natural light this way. And I also appreciate the fact that all the cable and power connections for the TV is behind the TV, so you get this nice clean minimalist look. And of course, this corner also opens up to the outdoors. Now, welcome to the kitchen. Just like the rest of the property, it is very minimalist and modern. We have the bar seating on the other side, massive island, and we have solid stone countertops here. And Cody, let's go this way for a second. We actually have two different types of finish when it comes to the fronts of the kitchen cabinetry here. We have the wood paneling on this side, and this section here is actually metal. I don't see metal cabinetry fronts that often, but you can see how thin the profile is, and it closes very nicely, and it has a nice sturdy feel. This is all Italian cabinetry, by the way. They have this minimalist aesthetic throughout the entire kitchen cabinetry assembly. In fact, even the sink here is super flush to the countertop, very minimalist. You have the titanium fixtures here, pendant lights above, and then on the other side you have the rest of your base cabinets with a Miele gas cooktop, beautiful marble backsplash, upper cabinets, and continuing this way, we have a door that gives you easy access to the exterior.
It's a very exclusive door right there. You don't want to be too wide in your britches to try to get through that one.
Also, this is a nice easy walkway to your outdoor kitchen as well, which can come in handy. And let's see, this I believe is the Miele freezer, and then we have the fridge, which should be a push door, there you go, on this side as well. More built-in appliances. Again, it's all Miele with your espresso maker. And Cody, I actually need you to come to this section one more time, because from this angle, this...
I don't know if they showed it, but these stools only wrap around to like here, which is kind of nice. So when you're sitting down, you can kind of just slide in, and then you have an armrest on the one side. I think those are pretty classy. Pretty good looking stuff.
Kitchen looks so cool. I love the fact that they didn't run the uppers all the way to the ceiling, so you have the room breathing really nicely. Beautiful oak panel ceiling runs all the way to the other side. You have a lot of different organic tones and colors blending in with each other, but at the same time, you have a nice minimalist modern aesthetic. Looks good, right?
It looks really good. I'm a big fan of the tones, and we just got into the property. I know this is going to be a really cool.
Very minimal all the way through. Don't say that I like these lights here. These like square lights. It To me, it looks like unfinished work, but I guess you could argue that's minimalist.
House.
Absolutely. We got a lot of unique details that I'm going to try to cover as much as I can. Now, behind this pocket door, we have a butler's pantry. There's also a washer and dryer there. And this is the hallway that also leads to your 3-car garage. That way, from your garage, you walk straight to the first floor of this home as well. And then you come over here to the floating staircase that takes you up to the 2nd floor. All the treads are bolted to the concrete wall. That way this section can be all glass railing, again going with that minimalist theme. And we have massive picture windows on the 2nd floor landing and a skylight. So even this section floods the 1st floor with natural light. And I like the lighter tones here with the wood finish. Even the staircase is so architectural.
Even the planter right behind you too.
Correct. It's actually not even a planter, like it's built into the floors. So this was a thought out detail, and this is a real tree.
Wow.
Beautiful. Good catch on that one, Cody. All right, follow me this way. Oak paneling on the walls. And this door right here is actually a discrete door because it blends in with the paneling, and it takes you to the first guest suite that we have on this level. You have an easy access to your motor court, which means this room can be just closed off for your staff, or it could be an office. Since it has an easy exterior access, queen size bed, beautiful mirror, and
Big fan of the door to go outside from the bedroom. People look for that everywhere.
wood paneled back wall. And then around the corner, we have a full bathroom with a walk-in closet, floating vanity, and a walk-in shower as well. Good sized room. Now, going back to this hallway around the corner, we have the powder bathroom, and we're gonna talk about the details here. This entire vanity is marble fabricated all the way to the drawer fronts, and I just think they really embrace the stones throughout the property, and they try to use it as much as they can. Making these marble vanities is not easy, but they spend the resources, and I think the execution looks beautiful. Same oak paneling is also on the wall. We have a black toilet here, good sized powder bathroom for the first floor of this property. Now, we're done with the right wing. I want to take everybody to the left so we can check out the rooms on that side. Again, massive copper pivot door, long hallway. And actually, Cody, let's talk about this detail for a second. You get to enjoy this reflection pool straight from your living room. And on top of that, throughout the property, we're gonna see the exterior board from concrete walls wrapping into the interior. Now, I've talked about how they make these walls in the past, but I wanna quickly repeat myself one more time. Essentially, you build these wooden forms, and instead of using plywood or some sort of a smooth surface on the interior, you actually use planks. And that way, when you pour the concrete, in between each planks, you have these little gaps where you form this really unique texture. So you get the character.
I personally wouldn't have zoomed in on that. I didn't think that looked all that good.
At the same time, you get the strength of a concrete wall, and it's just a timeless look. A lot of architects, a lot of designers love this finish. Personally, it's also one of my favorites. So I wanted to point that out. What do you think about that, Cody?
I agree. It's really cool how they make it. Super creative, and I agree. It
costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Well worth the investment. You'll be there for years to come.
Definitely.
All right, follow me this way. Welcome to the office. I want everyone to recognize the fact that we have great breeze coming through the property. So every once in a while, when I step into certain rooms, you can actually probably pick that up from my microphone. But to me, I love that.
I do too.
Wonder what this is. It's like a ball, but it kind of looks like bone. Is it supposed to be a planet? Who knows what that is? If you know what that is, let me know in the comments.
I love the fact that nature and life just flows into your home. And this is your office. You got a beautiful desk, warm tones on the back, sliding glass doors open up to the backyard. That way, you're only a few steps away from.
Seems like they collect a lot of kind of artifacts. You'll notice that in these $1 million homes is they have a lot of old world artifacts. Very, very interesting stuff.
Taking a phone call outside, which is just fun. And of course, let's not forget the built-ins here. Beautiful marble wall right in the center with a TV, gas fireplace. And now let's go back to that hallway. Actually, Cody, can you turn to the right for a second? I forgot to mention this. I saw the concrete wall, I got excited. We have a glass door here opening up to the side of the property. There's an outdoor shower there. And if you take the steps, it actually takes you to the other side where we have a really nice gym. You can only access the gym from the exterior, and I'll talk about it later as well. But yeah, this property also comes with a gym. Now, follow me this way. We have the pocket doors closing off this section, and this is where we have the screening room and the bar. This is a really fun space. Same limestone floors are also here. We have a seating area on this side. But let's focus on the screening area for a second. This is a 131-inch TV wall. Looks super cool. You got a cozy seating section here. This is a fun space.
Definitely. Great for any sporting event or big game, F1 especially.
It walks that fine line between a small screening room and a movie theater. And then on the other side,
I don't like all these random black boxes and different things. I understand for utility, they need certain things. I like when they build them directly into the walls so that they don't stick out like that.
side or towards the back of this room, you got this very, very elegant bar with the same cabinetry like the kitchen. Island on this side. Your base cabinets are here with a wine fridge, uppers, mirror back wall, beautiful floating shelves for your spirits. And then on top of that, this entire room opens up to the entry of this property. Now, I love architectural details like this, and I appreciate the fact that how the architect took advantage of this beautiful walkway and made it part of this screening room. That way you have this indoor-outdoor flow, your reflection pool. This property,
I guess if you show up and this is open and somebody's making a drink over here, you have to hop from this walkway over to here without getting your feet wet.
is gorgeous. I love how it interacts with the outdoors, and wait till you see the backyard. This backyard is something else. This home is situated on little over 2 acres, 2.15 acres to be exact, and the property gets phenomenal views from the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Santa Monica mountain range that's on our back. And I appreciate the fact that the home is only 8,500 square feet. That way we have so much outdoor space.
It is pristine. Taking care of the grass good. I like this pool. I like the color.
All to ourselves. Property is also extremely private and lush, and you can see the main home that is pushed to the back. Again, beautiful board-formed concrete walls, sliding glass doors are.
These strips of grass, I understand they're part of the design. I don't know about these. What do you guys think? Do these look good? Is this a pain in the ass for the lawnmower? I don't know. I don't really like them.
All opened up, and then we have a detached guest home here and a detached outdoor kitchen on the other side, and these two structures basically complete the edges of the U shape that this house represents. Now, the focal point of this backyard is this 70-foot pool, and you have this really nice lounging area on this side, and we're going to cover those spaces in a second. But first, I want to take everybody to the detached guest home. You can see the indoor-outdoor flow. We have a small seating area off of its entry. Again, cozy finishes.
The inside to outside access is wonderful. You'd sit here, watch some TV, then pop up and just go to the pool, maybe lie in the sun.
A lot of warmth. We have the bedroom on this side, but first, I want to show everyone the small kitchenette that we have here. You have the sink, oven down below, some uppers, fridge on the corner, and then we have a pocket door here opening up to the full bathroom where we have a floating vanity, spacious walk-in shower. Love the fact that the stone there is book match and the toilet is tucked to this side. And now, Cody, let's go to the other side. This is where we have the bedroom, nice and open, a lot of natural light coming in, king-size bed, cozy furnishings. We have the built-in cabinetry on.
There's great motion in this house where you can go seamlessly into room to outside pretty much at all times.
This side, and this guest home would also make a phenomenal office as well. Now, let's open up the sliding glass door here because I want to check out this part of the home for a second. This is the gym that I've been mentioning. It is technically attached to the main property, but you only have an exterior access. And once you're in the gym, you realize that it also faces the motor court as well. And around the corner, we have the first outdoor shower, and this is where we have the second outdoor shower. Now, I want to take everybody this way so we can continue our tour with the rest of the backyard. Office opens up. This is your great room. Again, sliding glass doors, fully pocketed into the walls. And now let's talk about this 70-foot pool with this simple white plaster. Isn't this insane?
This is so amazing. From the color of the
It's very pretty. I wonder how deep it is. A lot of times you get into these $1 million houses, they don't have deep pools, and you'll never see a diving board. It's absolutely infuriating. I would want a diving board, and I'd want a golf. I'd definitely be hitting golf balls straight towards the ocean here. Fun. It's always about relaxation with these $1 million houses, and I feel like once you're a millionaire, maybe you're so busy. You're just so busy that you just want a nice house, but you don't really get that much time to like enjoy it. So you just want it to be nice and a place to relax and get away from work because you're working so hard. Possibly.
pool and the plaster and the fact that it is perfectly aligned with the ocean through the canyon really just shows the attention to detail from the architect and the design team.
Absolutely. I mean, this pool is the focal point of this backyard or this property, matter of fact. And I just love the vibrance and the energy that it brings to the property. And like you said, it is perfectly aligned with the Pacific Ocean, and that's not a coincidence. In fact, if you look at the street that this house is located on, all the properties are perfectly parallel to the street. But this home is at a slight angle because they wanted to frame the Pacific Ocean head on. That's why they adjusted the way this house is situated a little bit, and it was the perfect call. I mean, look at this 70-foot pool, the experience here where you can just wake up every single morning, walk out from your living room straight to these views and enjoy this pool. I love this.
I love it too.
This backdrop is insane. All right, let's continue this way. We have another outdoor seating area here. I want to apologize to our viewers. It is really windy today, which feels great here to us, but you might be picking that up on our microphones. Again, another outdoor seating area, fire pit right in the center. This section has deck floors. And going to the other side, we have the outdoor dining area that sits 10. This detached structure has a cantilevering roof assembly as well, so you get a nice shaded area here. That's your family room opening up. And now let's check out the bar setup here. We have a stone island with all waterfall edges, space heaters, and a lot of cabinetry. Sink, ice maker, dishwasher, gas cooktop, gas grill, and the same marble wall continues on the back with a TV.
Like these lamps, I kind of thought they would be fans at first. They're kind of neat. What do you think of those? Pretty sweet.
Right in the center. And what a place for you to cook some amazing meals. Share it with your friends and family and enjoy this amazing outdoor bar / kitchen. And on top of that, you have a picture window here so you can still enjoy the ocean views.
I thought it was another great call by the development team, especially having the grill right next to you. You don't want the ocean breeze just blowing right over everything you're cooking. So that window is a perfect call.
Well said. Now, this is one of my favorite moments within the property. Look at my backdrop, the hedging, all these palm trees, this light blue pool, beautiful architectural home. What an amazing property. And I just love the fact that you have 2+ acres of land all to yourself, and you get to enjoy these views every single day here in Point Dume. It's hard to come to this place and not talk about Malibu. Its coastline, its water, its dramatic mountains, and the lifestyle this area provides is what makes this place so unique.
Well, when you think of Southern California, you think of living on the water. You know, that's the first. The second is this point, the Big Dume Point, is one of the furthest west points on the West Coast.
Really?
And there's incredible surfing on these points right here.
Well, Point Dume specifically is like the ultimate neighborhood. Everyone flocks here. They're craving something different, more organic, more natural. Malibu is not fancy. We're very understated here, and you could fit into any group as long as you're nice. Like, people don't care how much you have, and that's the essence of Malibu. You cannot find a better place. You know, half the streets get keys to Little Dune Beach. This one fortunately does.
And let's talk about this key for a second. Point Dume has this specific beach where only the homeowners in this area can access, and this home comes with that access. And to some, this key can be valued at upwards of $3 million.
For the owners in this neighborhood, you know, there's a little walkway down there with a gate, and you come and you see the most beautiful bay, and then you see the most 5 perfect surf breaks lined up.
Great surfing area. I mean, that's a plus in and of itself.
Not only that, you'll go out in this bay and you'll see Laird Hamilton ripping around on his e-foil or on his paddle, but everybody stays to themselves and it's super low key, super grounded and down to the earth, but you have everything here. It's a melting pot of business, artists, and they have all lived here from back in the day.
Between the beach, this home's location in Malibu, and the area itself is what drew our team to make the trip out here to showcase this beautiful property. How do you think this home sits within this neighborhood and also in Malibu?
I think it sits perfectly. It's very unique in its setting because it's dropped a little bit from the street.
Yes.
So you feel more secluded and you feel the privacy that it has. And you walk through those doors and you're looking right through the ocean. This is west facing, so you get sun all day long.
And that's pretty obvious. The way this property sits and the view corridor, it is such a cool and immersive experience to walk from your living room to these views every single day. Now, when we go to a location, we always take the time to talk to the local agents to understand and learn the unique aspects of the areas we visit. And what makes Brendan and Chris special is not only are they respected agents of the area, but they also happen to own homes in Malibu, which only shows their commitment and belief in the area.
As soon as I hit the PCH highway, 70% of my stress level just goes instantly down. And it's always been my dream to live in Malibu, and now I have a home in Malibu.
Does seem like it's quite a unique house for the area. I mean, if you look at these pitched houses, not a lot of flat roofs, a lot of classic roofs. I believe the area has many old houses that were built there, so this might be the newest house on the block.
And I absolutely love it.
And I bought homes. I own 8 or 9 homes in Malibu now. So I believe in this market and I love Malibu. I just think long-term investment in Malibu is such a strategic and smart move.
And there you have it. That's Malibu.
Yeah, just look at the surrounding houses there. This does stick out. This is a one-of-a-kind looking house. Notice by the pitched roofs. Everybody pitches their roofs. It seems like maybe that's a modern or contemporary thing is to have it square like that. I'm not so sure, but it's definitely one of a kind.
Malibu for you. No matter how you look at it, every city, every area has its unique qualities, and we take pride in taking the time to understand, appreciate, and showcase these qualities. But with that, that's enough of Malibu for now. We still have the second floor to see. Let's go check out the second floor of this property. Love the picture window behind me, and the landing is really spacious. They brought a lot of the wood elements to this floor as well. Really cool burnt orange 2 chairs. And on this level, we have a few guest suites and the primary bedroom. Now, the first room that we're gonna tour is the laundry room. You have some cabinetry, sink, stacked washer and dryer, conveniently located.
Have all your panels back here for your fuse boxes and everything. That should be in a separate room, but we'll allow it.
Off of the landing of the second floor, and looking at this long hallway, we can see these 3 ceiling mount light fixtures, and this section is all open that way. Light can transfer.
Very nice. Nice bulbs here. Yellow light. It's not flashing at you too brightly. It's very nice.
From the first floor to the second floor, and vice versa as well. And this wall is all glass, but because of those wood screens, you get a lot of privacy. Now, to my left, we have
That at night would be absolutely beautiful.
The door opening up to the primary bedroom, but we're gonna tour that last. And now we're in the center of the second floor, and I'm just gonna open up the sliding glass doors here. You have a spacious balcony, and you get to enjoy these phenomenal views straight from the second floor as well. And this outdoor seating area also comes with a fire pit that's right there. Now, follow me this way. A lot of board foam concrete pools, and this is the first guest suite that we're going to tour on this level. To my right, let's quickly show it, built-in cabinetry, and the hallway takes you to the bedroom itself, queen size bed, a lot of natural light coming in. It's actually a good sized room, and we have another sliding glass door here opening up to a shared balcony with the...
I love the minimalist aesthetic. It doesn't give me much to point out or talk about, unfortunately. Like some of my other reviews, you'll see that there's houses that have these incredible different things and curves. These minimalist reviews are, it's not much to say. There's minimal to see and minimal to look at, but it is aesthetically very beautiful.
guest room that we're going to tour next, and you get to see the Pacific Ocean from this bedroom as well. Now, before we exit, of course, this room also comes with its own bathroom. Again, very spacious, toilet, floating vanity, mirror wall, and then we have the walk-in shower here. I want to say, I think all the showers are also book matched, which is really nice. You have graph fixtures,
We love a marble shower, especially white. It just seems so clean.
rain head, and the same exterior screens. You can actually see them on this side, and you even get a little peek of the mountains as well from your shower. Now, bedroom suite number 2, which is next door. Cody, let's show the walk-in closet here. Again, modern cabinetry, and then we go right in. We have oak hardwood floors, queen size bed, and the board foam concrete pool actually wraps to the interior here.
Ooh, I don't know about that TV to bed ratio. You'd be turning your neck all night watching TV. So, if you're there, you shouldn't be watching TV anyways, right?
TV, and in case you're wondering what this opening is, it's actually an access panel, but instead
It could be a secret door, guys. Secret door?
of putting a regular drawer front here, they actually custom design a board form front. That way it blends in with the wall, which is a nice touch.
I don't know if it blends in with the wall.
And again, your queen size bed, sliding glass doors open up to the balcony that we just talked about. A lot of outdoor spaces.
I like how every bedroom allows you to go outside right from your bedroom. That's beautiful. I have that in my house, and I love it.
Really like that about this house.
Throughout the entire property, exactly. I mean, you live in Malibu, that's all you want to do. You want to enjoy the outdoors, you want to see the ocean if you can from every single room, and that's what they accomplished in this house. And of course, we're not going to leave this guest suite without touring the bathroom. Same hardwood floors continue. Again, your floating vanity, stone is old book matched. I was looking for the handle. That's your walk-in shower. And straight from your shower, Cody, we got to show the views. This is what you get to enjoy.
It's pretty amazing.
It's incredible. All right.
Like our house in Dubai, the amount of glass and cleaning. I hate to I might have to bring it up in all of these videos, but the amount of Windex you have to go through to clean these windows on a at least a couple week basis with a hot climate, you're gonna have a lot of bugs and flies and stuff.
Now, the primary bedroom suite. That's where we're going next. What do you think of the second floor so far, Cody?
The second floor is a really good design. I do think it's a great use of space, and I like that it has like a common area in the center of it as well.
Common area in the center, and the primary bedroom is the entire right
This is gonna be a beautiful room, I can already tell.
wing, and it starts right here. It has a spacious landing with this massive picture window. Of course, you have your automatic shades throughout, and you go into the room and ton of warmth. Massive picture window, 2 fireplaces, and then on the other side we have this beautiful king size bed. Love the headboard design. Room has so much warmth, and they brought the same vertical oak paneling to this room as well, and it really ties the interior and exterior elements together. It's like mimicking the screens that we saw in the exterior, but in a more cozy form. And I like that you have black reveals between each plank, so you have this beautiful color contrast. And we also have a ceiling mount TV here. That way, if you don't want to watch TV and you want to
That's very nice. But
enjoy the
this
views, you can simply do that.
this bedroom, I believe that bed, the way you lay, you're facing directly out on the pool and then the ocean, and waking up to that every day. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Now, throughout the tour, I talked about these board form concrete walls all the time. I think concrete is such a strong industrial element, but it gives so much character to homes. In fact, you can really see the textures of each one of the planks that they use, and it is such a beautiful detail.
I agree. The fact that the way that it was made, no two boards are ever going to be the same. So it's a completely unique design throughout the entire house.
Absolutely, and even though you're building this strong structural element, you can still design your forms in a way to incorporate amenities like this gas fireplace to even bring more coziness to this section. And
I like it, but I find that with these modern houses, I mean, if you're going for this look where everything is like chic and the same and clean, this is too much variability with like these edges here and everything. I understand I don't know if it breaks up the room in the way that they think it does.
Cody, actually, go backwards for a second. Look at the views you get straight from your bed. This is incredible.
It's so beautiful.
All right, now let's continue to the other side where we have the open bathroom and the walk-in closet. First, we're gonna check out the closet. Again, you have modern cabinetry throughout. Some of the sections have glass fronts, so you can position your suits, jackets, or your shoes. Let's not forget the center island with all these compartments. We also have a skylight here to bring additional natural light, and this is definitely a good sized closet for this primary bedroom. Now follow me this way to the bathroom. It is all open. You get to enjoy the views. First, let's talk about this vanity. All marble fabricated. Same oak paneling is also here. Mirror is nicely recessed in, and actually
It's much the same throughout the house. They were quite consistent with their countertops and their containers and their wall paneling and these lights. And I even think this was in another bathroom as well.
Cody, lower the camera just a little bit. The same mirror runs all the way to the floor.
Ooh.
I wanted to point that out. That's why, and
Just in case your cat wants to look himself in the eyes, become conscious.
also the way this marble vanity is fabricated, they don't have enough space to put the faucet here. That's why it is mounted to the wall. And let's talk about these marble vanities for a second. The entire drawer front is actually not marble. That would be too heavy. It's not because they don't want to spend the money. That would make it really hard on the hardware that they use. That's why if you look at the back, and if you can get a close-up, they recess in the wood cabinetry and put a marble front. And you can still align it beautifully with these cuts. It's a really nice design. Then in the center, we have the freestanding tub with this gravel.
We have the Apple tub. The Apple tub from Apple. If Apple made a bathtub, that's what it would look like. It's very nice though, deep tub. Everybody likes a big tub, right?
Finish. Does this remind you of a section that we saw earlier?
Yeah, it does, with the planter that we saw right next to the staircase.
Bingo. This means that they thought about these sections and planned them ahead of time, because you can see how the hardwood floors are ending here. Then you have the gravel finish. And then on the other side, we have the second vanity, water closet, and let's not forget the glass enclosed walk-in shower. Now, some people don't like having all glass enclosed showers because glass can get dirty and all that. But when you're in Malibu and when you have a view like this, you want to make sure you can enjoy it even from your shower. That's exactly what they did. They also have these beautiful modern fixtures, your shower head, rain head above, all marble clad, and let's not forget the steam feature. And then lastly, we gotta take everybody outside one more time so we can enjoy this ocean breeze and enjoy these views. I think it was a great call by the developer that almost every single room in this house opens up to the outdoors. You have balconies, you have decks, and you get to benefit from a backyard like this with this 70-foot pool. And let's not forget the Pacific Ocean. I'm just really appreciative that we got a chance to tour this incredible home.
You might have one of the nicest looking houses in the area. I mean, looking at some of the surrounding area, I think that's a porta potty over there. I think there's some, you know, you're the king of the hill over there in Malibu if you buy this house.
And share it with all of you.
Hey guys, let me know. Would you buy this house? Would you love to live in Malibu? Is California your speed? Could you deal with the neighbors? It doesn't seem like you have to. You got a lot of room there. You can get down to the beach. You get a private beach for you and your Malibuians. I'd check it out. I'd love to live in Malibu. I love the night photo. Look at that. That's beautiful. At night, I love a glow-up pool. Absolutely gorgeous property.
All right, everyone, that's it for the tour, and I hope you'll enjoy this episode.
So guys, what'd you think? You like that house? Would you buy it? Didn't give us an exact price on the house, but you can imagine it's somewhere in the millions and millions range. If you like these reviews, where I review other people reviewing houses and pick out the things that maybe they didn't think needed to be said, please subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think about everything I'm doing here.